Writing. Title. The Price of Kindness. Armin had been waiting for this day for months. He stood outside the towering glass building of Al Raza Group, adjusting the slightly wrinkled collar of his only formal shirt. The interview he was about to attend could change everything: his mother's medical bills, the overdue rent, and the future he had been dreaming about for years. He checked the time again. 8:25 a.m. The interview was at 9 a.m. Plenty of time, he whispered to himself, taking a deep breath. The city streets were already busy. Cars honked impatiently, vendors shouted for customers, and office workers rushed past him like a river flowing too fast to notice anything around them. Armin began walking toward the building entrance when suddenly, a loud screech of brakes echoed down the street. He turned. A young woman had fallen beside the road. Her bicycle lay twisted nearby, and a delivery motorcycle had sped away without stopping. People glanced at her, then kept walking. Armin froze. His mind split into two voices. If you stop, you'll be late. But she might be seriously hurt. He looked again at the building entrance just a few steps away. The security guard was already letting candidates inside. Then he looked back at the girl. She tried to stand but collapsed again, clutching her ankle. Armin sighed deeply. Of course, he murmured, almost laughing at his own luck. He ran to her. Are you okay? He asked, kneeling beside her. I think my ankle is twisted, she said through pain. I can't stand. Blood trickled from a small cut on her arm. Armin looked around for help, but nobody stopped. All right, he said firmly. Let's get you to a clinic. But you look like you're going somewhere important, she said, noticing his file and formal clothes. He hesitated. Then he smiled. Nothing more important than helping someone who needs it. He helped her onto a nearby bench and quickly flagged down a rickshaw. Carefully, he supported her inside and took her to the nearest medical clinic. The doctor confirmed it was a sprained ankle. While the nurse cleaned her wounds, the girl looked at Armin. You didn't have to stay, she said softly. Armin checked the time. 9:47 a.m. The interview was already over. He shrugged. Too late now anyway. She looked guilty. I'm really sorry. He waved it off. Don't worry about it. Life happens. After the treatment, Armin paid the small clinic fee from the little money he had left. Please don't, she protested. It's fine, he said. Before leaving, she asked, at least tell me your name. Armin. And your number. He chuckled. If fate wants us to meet again, we will. With that, he walked out of the clinic. The next few days were difficult. The interview opportunity was gone. Rent was overdue. His mother's medicine was running low. Armin searched for jobs everywhere but found nothing. One afternoon, while sitting at a small tea stall, his phone rang. Unknown number. Hello, is this Armin? A calm voice asked. Yes, this is Al Raza Group. We'd like you to come to our office tomorrow morning. Armin blinked. Wait, what? You heard correctly. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. The call ended. He stared at his phone in confusion. The next morning, Armin returned to the same towering building he thought he had lost forever. The receptionist smiled politely. Please go to the top floor. The top floor, he repeated nervously. The elevator ride felt longer than usual. When the doors opened, a large conference room awaited him. Inside sat several executives, and at the head of the table, the girl from the accident. She stood up, smiling. Armin's eyes widened. You. She walked toward him. Hi, Armin. What's going on? One of the executives spoke. Allow me to introduce Sarah Al Raza, daughter of the CEO. And head of our social initiatives department. Armin felt his knees weaken. Sarah continued. The day of your interview, I had decided to test something. Test, he repeated. Yes, my father and I believe character matters more than resumes. She looked at the executives. Many candidates walked past me that morning. Then she looked back at Armin. But only one person stopped. Armin was speechless. You missed your interview because you chose kindness over opportunity, she said gently. She picked up a folder and handed it to him. Which is exactly why we want you here. He slowly opened it. Job offer. Project manager, Community Development Division. Armin's hands trembled. This is a senior role, he said. You've already proven you deserve it, Sarah replied. Tears filled his eyes. I just helped someone who needed it. And that, Sarah said with a warm smile, is exactly the kind of person we want leading projects that help thousands. The room filled with quiet applause. For the first time in months, the weight on Armin's shoulders lifted. Sometimes kindness costs you an opportunity. But sometimes, it creates one far greater than you ever imagined. Lesson. True kindness expects nothing in return, but life has a beautiful way of rewarding it when you least expect it. 1500 WAD.